Welcome back to Spitballin Cards. In today's video, we're talking about Topps Chrome Gilded, or is it just Topps Gilded at this point? Either way, is this the new Topps Chrome Sapphire? Is this the new go-to set? Every base card's numbered to 99 or lower, which is good. I wish Sapphire did that from the start. But do we think this is the product, or is it too niche to become the next Topps Chrome Sapphire? For those that aren't as familiar with Topps Chrome Sapphire, if you're newer in the hobby, at one point it was viewed probably from like 2016 to 2020, maybe 2019, as like the go-to product. It was really short printed in comparison to what it is today, and people really loved it. But since then, there's been more sets, kind of like a bastardized version of different products all over the place, higher print runs. Topps Chrome Sapphire is not quite as sought after, probably because they also removed the autograph out of that set for a few years. Now it's back. Now we're seeing Topps Chrome Sapphire update with stickers and all these things. So is Topps Chrome Gilded, or Topps Gilded, I should say, the next set? Is that the set for these players, for all of the Jacksons, for Paul Skeens, if he has one, that is going to be sought after? What do you think, Ty?
I would put it through a forced dialectic, think of the pros and cons of both, because on the one hand, we've seen all these like massive print runs of all these different sets now. We've talked about that ad nauseum on here, and everybody's kind of wondering, like, what's the rookie card? So all of a sudden, here comes this set over the last 3 years that is, like you said, every card's numbered. It's high end. It's an expensive box. It's a short rip. It's kind of like a really cool thing. So you look at, okay, let me get the number to 99. That seems like it should be a pretty expensive card. But then I go to Riley Green, and his is numbered. His is like under $50 for that card raw. It doesn't scream like people are gravitating toward this card. They've also got the different parallels. At least I'm looking at the 2022 checklist when it came out, and it was a short print run. I don't know that it's expanded much beyond this, but you had number to 50, number to 25, number to 10, and then the 1/1 superfractors, which, just putting to the side, kind of drives me crazy that there's yet another Topps Chrome product with a superfractor in it that looks no different in some cases than other superfractors. But it seems like at this point, if I had to assess the current market and say, where do I think it's going? It seems like all those things that we might rattle off that we like about the product are actually working against it, that it is actually too niche. I'm not sure if people know what to think of it. Very few people are able to justify the spend to rip it. Even in breaks, it's like a really fast break to get through a case of it. There's multiple cases. So it's like missing a piece to get enough eyeballs onto it. Almost the same concern that I think some of you guys have said about like Dynasty just being like that one hit rip, except this kind of just lacks some of the cachet. Visually, I love it. I think it's a spectacular looking product. I like all the different parallels, honestly. But I don't know that it has a chance to like really take over and get people to actually gravitate and go, this is the card to go after for rookies, past, present, or future, because it just seems like it's like too limited.
Yeah, that's my concern, the limited nature of it. And I've never bought a box, but I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, there's 5 cards in a pack and 1 pack in a box. So you're getting 5 cards, and I believe the cost is around what, $700-800.
Yeah.
So if what Ty's saying's right about, say, Riley Green's number to 99 going for less than $50, I wonder what the return is on some of these boxes. We've talked about wax prices in recent episodes, and where it's very difficult to get anywhere close to a decent percentage return on your wax ripping investment. I'd imagine this is pretty far from getting maybe 10-20% back on most of these boxes. I've seen a couple boxes in the cards that they pulled of the 5, and there's just some pretty I would say less than top end autograph signers in this.
That's
set.
my issue, Jeff.
So for a product like this, where you're paying that much money, the even possibility to get a not great auto is pretty disappointing.
Yeah,
That's
I mean, $780 a box, and you're pulling an Ozzy Albies 6th year auto that's unacceptable for this price range. And I did look at some sales, and the Paul Skeens, I believe, is a redemption in the product. So you sell them for about $1,200 and up, maybe $1,100 to $1,200 and up. So if the box is $780,
product hit, yeah.
I don't really see how we're making money. I hate to say this. I agree with pretty much everything Ty said. I almost just want to be like, cut, print, check the gate, move on. These cards do look cool. Like some of the 2022s, that first year, they had like texture to them. There was like the borders were kind of raised. Like they looked really special, but there's no like hobby accessibility to this product at $780 a box and 5 cards. So it's hard to say this is going to be the card.
I just wanted to say that when Ty brought up, that was a concern that I've spoken about Dynasty, that the accessibility, how could it be the card? But at least with Dynasty, there's some explanation that can be had there. Well, this is a piece of game used material on here, and it looks really exciting. Whereas this, I don't know how you describe why this would be more valuable.
That's my beef with it. Like basically they're the same price, right? Base cards are going to be almost a wash in this product unless you get a rookie. Pretty big checklist, and so it's basically a wash on those. The problem I have though is there's just a lot of players that should not be the signature in this product. At least with Dynasty, it generally has players that make sense. Obviously not always the case. So it's just the floor just feels really low in comparison to a Dynasty. And they're roughly the same price. Like what would you rather have? A guaranteed autograph with a patch, guaranteed number to 10, or are you taking more of this route for a couple $100 less with a lot lower floor? Like it's kind of what you have to decide. And do we think that it's just priced too high from the start? When Topps Chrome Sapphire came out in 2016, it was a complete set of all 700 cards with 13 cards numbered to 5, and maybe it was 15, and 3 one-of-ones. You got 3 superfractors in the box, and it was like a couple $100, maybe $1,000, right? And this product, and then it eventually turned it. That was actually 16 and 17. There was 250 of each base card, so 250 sets made. And then in 2018, you still got like 200 cards, 250 cards that were all limited to 250. They were more readily available and cheaper, but from the gate, like this is just an expensive product for what you get in my eyes. So
yeah,
the parallels all kind of look the same too.
It's a really good looking product. I mean, one of the better looking, in my opinion, that they've put out in a while. I just aesthetically, it looks very elegant. It looks like a high end premium product, but and I have some of the cards. I mean, I have a John Smoltz right here, and I have another one of Miguel Cabrera somewhere around here, I think, as I'm rearranging things. But is it more of a, I mean, I hate to say, is it a collector product when it's super, super expensive? But that's kind of what it feels like. Yeah, there's a superfractor that looks indiscernible from other superfractors, so you have no way of knowing which product it came from.
What do you think if it's like
it even says Gilded on the back
in this set? Yeah, those old white, like that look cool. Right?
Yeah.
Because it's a gold design anyway. So make it look kind of off the rails. And they do have these framed autographs like of Ken Griffey Jr. I have a hard time believing this card stays this price. They're the exact same cards as Gold Label, exact same cards as Transcendent. Maybe a better image. Like I have a hard time with this being the chase with the gold frame personally.
Well,
that
it's
doesn't do much
crazy.
for me.
Looking at the checklist, guys, it's like any of these autographs that you get, they're good players, but how much are they going to sell for? Andre Dawson, Alan Trammell, Bert Blyleven, Adrian Beltre, Billy Williams, Craig Biggio. I mean, the list goes on and on of really good Hall of Fame players, but you can get their autograph in any number of products for $40-$50.
Yep. And by the way, the fact that Topps gives us a Harold Baines in that Hall of Fame, they're just trolling us, right? Come on. Anyway,
yeah, I don't know. Looking at this list, you have a pretty cool cut signatures list.
Oh yeah,
where you can get Cy Young, Babe Ruth, Honus Wagner, Jimmy Fox, J. Edgar Hoover. So some political names, which might be kind of cool, but I just don't know how much those are going to go for. Anyway, yes, he's got these ones aren't flying off the shelves.
Yeah, Jeff, there's even a Fillmore cut autograph. And I mean, I feel
Millard
like
Fillmore?
At this point, the Millard Fillmore cut autograph, he's like the Harold Baines of presidents. I mean, do we need that in the set? I mean, come on.
Yeah, so they do look nice, but Ty, can you fill us in any more actual sales of some of these?
That's what I was just trying to look at, and look up and see, what some other players might have sold for.
What sorts of cards went for a similar price to these boxes that you could get?
I don't know why. I just was looking at the checklist from 2022. So here's a Luis Heel This was $77, numbered to 10.
Jeez,
That was
rookie
the
of
first
year.
year. Like I said, those cards do look great. There's a really cool Freddie Freeman image in there where he's celebrating one of the postseason wins.
You probably could get it for a reasonable price, Chris.
Yeah, the autos are still over like 100 and 120 bucks. I'll wait.
So what did we say the box? If we do like
The box is like
600
750, 780 on eBay right now.
I wish that Julio image was a little bit better.
Yeah, he's just catching like a pop-up or something.
I've always felt that
Yeah.
way about that card.
That card
Yeah.
actually doesn't look that great to me in general.
No.
It's like it's like too sepia. It's like too washed out.
Yeah, the Julio Rodriguez rookie auto image selections in 2022 are just piss poor almost across the board. It's really weird what Topps did.
Yeah, I mean, imagine you hit a Corbin Carroll numbered to 25 auto, and you basically like barely make your money back. I mean, this is
especially after 13% from eBay.
Yeah,
That's last year's. Those are all last year's sales.
That was last year, and that was a sale from November. I just sorted by the price range in the last.
Okay.
Like if we can do the last 90 days. Adolis Garcia. I'm actually surprised that went for that much. That's the superfractor.
That's probably when they won the World
celebration.
Series.
Yeah. Jackson Holiday auto yellow, $950. Yellow. That's not.
That's
is this
what
really
I'm saying. They all look the same.
Yeah,
Parallels are really tough to discern.
It's like the opposite of Stadium Club. All
This
the
is the
parallels look
new-
the same in Stadium Club, but
This
sides the
does
gold
not look
minted.
good. This is the new set. That doesn't look good to me at all. It actually looks weirdly tacky, like it would be I don't know, something out of what was that, like Asian Lotus Blossom set or something? I don't know. That's a good looking card. Those are sweet.
Let's say something positive about this set, though. We've been very negative.
I haven't been negative. I said I like it.
I mean,
that's a beautiful card right there. That's great.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah. That was
So
back
what
in
did we
2023
decide?
where Topps knew where to put the numbering and they knew where to put the gold cup and they knew where to put like the RC shield. And then in 2024, it's like they just
that
shut
card
their
went
eyes
for less than a current
throwing
box
thing.
would go for. That Bobby.
No,
Witt.
yeah, I guess a little bit more. Yeah, I mean, and it's a PSA 10.
it's not a rookie, though.
Not a rookie. Second year card.
Yeah, but still, he's got the cup. Auto.
Yes.
Here's
I
Cheerio.
look at this card. So this card sold. This is an interesting thought experiment, right? This card sold for $810. So if I do Churio and we just look at his stuff that's sold in that ballpark, I mean, obviously you get his Bowman auto, you could get this gold wave.
Wait, so I'm sorry, that was a Topps Chrome Gold Wave Cheerio that sold for about the same?
I guess so. I don't know. PSA 9. I don't know that one. I just don't like that number to 75. That's new this year.
No, but it's interesting that the Topps Chrome Gold Wave is essentially equal to like a gilded on card auto. Then I don't really, if the prices are there, then it doesn't make sense to open up a box.
Yeah, I don't think it does. I don't think it makes sense at all, personally, unless you just have the money to burn. In which case, it's probably a really fun product to open. You know, really nice looking, but yeah, that's.
Yeah, because that then it would stand to reason that a Topps Chrome, the true gold refractor, is going to way outsell one of his gilded autos, and if that's the case, then I don't know what we're doing with gilded.
I'd rather have that gilded auto than this green dust, space dust. But
yeah, I don't want that card at all. But
Jeff's like, dang it, I bought that card.
No,
so we haven't talked about this year's checklist to see how much it's changed or how many they've added. So
I believe I saw it was 150 people, 150 players.
150 players, base set.
I'm assuming this is supposed to say Electro Black. I don't know. It says, I think that's a typo on Beckett's site, but I don't know what that means. What's an Electro Black refractor?
Is this 2024, Ty?
This says Gold Wave, and people are calling it yellow on this is 2024. People are calling it yellow on
well, I have the 2023 parallels here.
Why are they giving us a gold parallel to 75? I mean, that is infuriating.
Wait,
the whole set's gold.
The whole set's gold. That's the problem.
The set's gold.
That's true. Yeah.
So the parallels
Ray Wave
last year were Wave Gold, Mini Diamond Gold, Ray Wave Gold, and Lava Gold. So there are more parallels this year.
course there are.
And Superfractor.
There have been no, that I see, no electroplate sales.
If you just looked up black
Yeah.
refractor, maybe you'd
Like
find
crap.
it. People maybe didn't
Yeah.
include the electro.
There's
That
one
looks
right
terrible.
there. What do you think of the?
That doesn't look good at all to me. Do you guys
It
think that looks good?
It looks
No.
the same to me. I don't see.
They made
It's
a
just
black.
It looks like a
It's
finest.
got some,
I don't know, it
some
looks
70s
simple.
wallpaper design.
Yeah,
behind
it's
the
it's just
background.
terrible. I don't like that at all. Do not like that at all.
Okay, go look up the red refractor time.
All right, hold on. Look at this one. That's a terrible looking card. I mean, that's a scan, but
Yeah, they look pretty
5?
cheesy, I gotta say.
I'm gonna watch this just to see where it ends.
Eh,
Ugh. You want to look at the? There's a red.
Yeah,
What? I don't see red on the checklist. Where's red?
I saw red from a previous sale. Just if you eBay it, it should pop up. Might be an autograph only. I don't know.
Okay.
Hmm.
What's it? Number 2, 5?
Yeah.
Gilded red 5. Oh gosh, this is not.
So like,
This is red gold. Red gold. That's terrible looking.
eh.
That's like a horrible looking card. Like
That's like a
really
Price is
bad.
Right background.
Oh my gosh, this is. Oh god.
That looks like what I would expect the interior of my Armenian neighbor's white sports car to look like.
It's just a bad looking. Like these rose gold or whatever they called these red. I think these are supposed to be called rose gold. Maybe I'm wrong. That doesn't look terrible. It's very wallpaper vibes, but not in a bad way. That seems like it'd be in a old
Yes.
Biltmore hotel or something like that.
Victorian wallpaper rather
Yeah.
than.
But
Can you imagine shelling out a couple $100 for your Topps Gilded box and your auto is Jesse Winker?
Oh my gosh. Nightmare fuel right there.
I know that's 2022, but that's still that's bad.
That's a bad look.
Yeah. So
just
positively, I would say I think the set looks
Not to
good.
be disappointed opening a box of this.
I'm not
But
looking at
yeah,
that anymore.
That's like, but $780 a box just seems like a recipe for financial ruin.
Yeah, and disappointment.
Yeah. Yeah, I do like it. There's nothing in there that I would say is the rookie card. I still, if you ask me to pick one, like what is the rookie card? If I'm going to buy one Jackson Churio this year, I want the Topps Chrome Red that Jeff has. I think that's the one non-auto that gets me excited. The first Topps Chrome Red.
the good thing about Gilded that I will say is the base cards are at a 99, which is cool. I like that. I like how they're not limited higher. That's cool. I know you're shrugging your shoulders, but that's like one of the calling cards of this set. Why it's
I get it.
why all the base cards are limited.
Sure.
Versus you have to go to the red to get excited versus like all the billion other Topps Chrome parallels. So like that's the argument for this set. Right. As well with Topps Chrome, you have the dilution of now Jackson Churio has a Topps Chrome update image that's different than his Topps Chrome.
But
Versus
Scott, wouldn't it be
the
cool if
terrible
you could get this box for like $200 or $300? Then those out of 99 would be fun to pull. But when
The problem
you're
is
worth like $20 on
the problem is that we have Topps Chrome update at like 350. It's just the opportunity of ripping anything right now is just brutal. So if we step back away from the price of wax, how do we feel of this product independent of that? Because none of us are opening any of this stuff, to be honest. So how do we feel about the product by itself? Chris, you love gold minted cards. Does that translate at all to this set?
No. And I really don't care that the base cards are numbered to 99. As Syndrome said, if everyone is special, then nobody is. So numbered out of 99 base cards do nothing for me. I still don't want them. I don't care that they're only 99. It's just going to be a base card.
Okay.
I love the 2022 design, and I thought if they could have built on that in some way or had some consistency with that, but seeing these 2024 designs, it's I feel like it's a step backwards for the set.
That's way back.
Design wise, price notwithstanding, just design wise.
But it's just hard to ignore the price. I honestly, I know you guys talked about Topps Chrome while I was gone. I get why that's $350 a box. I totally get that because that set has the rookie cards in it. Like the absolute Paul Skeen's absolute best card is in somewhere in there, and someone's going to find it. So I understand that. There's nothing in Gilded that comes anywhere near that description. I would rather buy 2 update boxes and just roll the dice than one Gilded box. by far.
Ooh, that's a good call. Yeah. What would you rather do, Ty? Would one of these boxes or two update boxes?
2 update boxes, no question.
Yeah, same. Scott.
2 update boxes.
Yeah. You're probably gonna get buried either way, but at least the update box, there's that
That glimmer of a chance.
yeah.
I just ripped an update Breakers Delight box for a Market Movers video that I'm doing that'll come out probably sometime in January. It was I ripped the box and then I sending every card from it to PSA, even like the crappy refractors, kind of as a experiment to see, like, if you open stuff and you're planning on getting it graded, what's the condition? Just pack fresh. So I'm not going to spoil what I pulled out of it, but what I will say is the same day that I did the box break, somebody else came into Cards HQ and bought one of our Breakers Delight boxes, and we only had probably 20 of them out on the shelf, and they hit an MLB debut patch.
Wow.
Auto, out of it. It wasn't anybody that I'd even ever heard of. I can tell you guys who it was, but it was, I don't know. It wasn't.
Still,
it was
that's
just
cool.
I guess
I hope the Skeens comes out of a regular. I hope. I really don't want that Skeens to be in a Breakers Delight box.
I hate the Breakers Delight boxes.
Yeah, me too.
So while you're looking that up, you want to guess what a Bobby Witt Jr. Real One autograph from 2022, his rookie, sells for in a PSA 9?
Wait, so we're the Heritage.
Heritage Real One autograph.
A blue ink or red ink?
Blue ink.
Oh, I don't know. $250.
About $700.
Oh my God, really?
Actually,
It
raw.
might have been a best offer, but I'm just saying that they're worth a lot.
And raw?
425 raw.
Wow.
262 is a PSA 8.5, and then a SGC 9.5. I don't know. But either way, his gilded out of 199 PSA 9. I'll just show you.
Yeah.
It went for $500. So it's the same or less than a Heritage Real One autograph. All right.
Oh.
So to give you an idea, like, I would probably rather have a Heritage Real One personally. And
Yeah,
these
really.
cases on Blowout this week were $4.99 for a 12-box case, and you get probably 3 to 4 autographs in that case. Feels like a better deal to buy 2 cases of Heritage, doesn't it?
Yeah. Now you're getting 2 cases, not
You're
two
gonna have
boxes.
freaking carpal tunnel though by the time you're done with that.
Oh,
It's,
for pure
that's
entertainment purposes, I'd rip those 2 cases. That'd be great.
2
Bottle bourbon and 2 cases. Let's go.
24 boxes, you're going to get anywhere from 6 to 8 autographs.
Or you get
Writing
5
autographs.
cards.
Yeah. So every Heritage box almost completes a set. So you're looking at like 20 sets of Heritage. I don't know. It's just funny.
Interesting. Yeah.
Yeah. I
Can
think
we-
Gilded is a lot of flash and a lot of style, but there's not a lot of substance there.
Can we think of like any real reason that we like about this set? Like, honestly, I like the number to 99. It doesn't really help you, Chris. I don't really love the design. If I'm being transparent, it's cool, but not my thing. I like Cosmic design better than this, to be honest. Like, is there any reason for you to like this?
I like the 2022 set.
Okay.
I think that one
I did
looks
too.
the best. Of the
Yeah.
3 that have been
Yeah.
released, I think that one looks the best. I would rather actually go back and buy a box of that. This set, like, the more I look at these designs, they're not doing a lot for me. I don't hate it, but I just don't get it right now. Like the hobby, like what is this? Where does the set belong? I don't know.
yeah.
I mean, and looking at the auto checklist, if you pull a George Springer Astros auto, are you really that pumped about it?
That sucks. Why is it an Astros auto? Oh, is it because it's the championship one?
Oh, it's part of the Gilded Champions checklist, correct?
So
You get
how
a Paul
much?
Konerko auto out of 50.
Oh my God. Yeah, they have to tighten this up if they're gonna.
That's true. Oh, that's brutal.
You can get a gilded 2022 box for $800. I'd rather do that than 2024.
Same price? Yeah, I would too. But can you get a Jim Leland auto out of 99?
That's
Oh.
that's awful.
Okay, so how do you feel about Topps Chrome Sapphire versus Topps Gilded? What do we think of that argument?
Just as an aside, so out of 2023 Topps Gilded, how much do you guys think a Leonard Nimoy Spock cut auto 1 of 1 went for?
$80.
No, add at least a 0 onto that.
$8 million. I don't know.
$1,000? No, I'm gonna say $600.
All right, I'll say 800.
I would have probably guessed right in the box price range for that. $214 a month ago.
Man.
So I was closest.
You were closest,
you were
Scott.
closest. Yeah, it's funny.
That's what I thought.
I mean, that's you hit a 1-of-1 cut auto, and it go. I mean,
Hey, but if you add the 3 base cards, you probably got another $40. So you probably are at about $250.
Yeah, there you go.
You pull a 1-of-1 and you paid for a third of the price of a box.
I love Leonard Nimoy too. That'd be a really cool card to pull. Side note: if you guys want to kill 2.5 minutes and just stare at something you can't believe exists, Leonard Nimoy has a song about Bilbo Baggins that is on YouTube,
Really?
and there's a music video for it. And just I won't say anything else, but it's definitely worth taking a watch and just Anyway,
Yeah.
Side quest. But yeah, go back to Scott's question. So Topps Sapphire. Topps Chrome Sapphire versus Topps Chrome Gilded.
What's the set?
Yeah.
I think it's an easy answer.
yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It's got to be Sapphire, right?
Definitely
Gotta be
Sapphire.
Sapphire. And even Sapphire's been diluted over the last couple of years with so many Sapphire products for sure. But I still think I would still take the Topps Chrome Sapphire.
Are you taking a Topps Chrome Sapphire PSA 10 base card of your guy? Or are you taking a Gilded at a 99 raw card? Without looking at price, with your best assumption.
I'll take the Sapphire.
Sapphire.
PSA 10.
That's what you'd rather have?
Yeah.
Yeah, like if I'm thinking of Churio, I'd rather have a PSA 10 Churio base Sapphire.
So if our goal was to come into this call wondering, is it the new Topps Chrome Sapphire? Because people have said that. I do not think it is.
No, I do wish Topps would rescue Sapphire. Like 2016, 17, 18, it was great. And then in 19, as Jeff and I know all too well, they just exploded the print run without really saying anything.
Yeah.
And then they just keep diluting it and expanding it. And we have
putting
like
it in other products,
And changing the format, what goes on, not including autographs for no reason. I think the introduction of Topps Chrome Sapphire, I don't know. I agree with you guys. I think even 2019, though, if they kept that the same moving forward, I think that could hold up today. The way it was set up and how many cards you got in a box, like how everything was done, that could hold up. You get an autograph and a parallel, right? But
I'm interested to know if anybody watching has opened any Gilded or is planning on opening it. I'd like to hear some success stories if there are some out there getting their money's worth out of a box.
Yeah, there's outliers in Topps Chrome Sapphire that are great. Like 22 Topps Chrome Sapphire Update is up there in one of the best Sapphire sets that they made. There's 50 autos of each of Julio and Bobby Witt in there, and that's like their best rookie autos. They're actually good images.
Yes,
but I do think that 3 different Bowman Sapphire releases, I think that hurts. That hurts the brand.
Mm-hmm.
I just wish they do one Topps Chrome Sapphire, include update. Do it all at once at the end of the year. 800
That's
cards.
Cool. I like that. Yeah, 800 and 900 cards, whatever it is. That would be awesome. And then you get 40 cards, so it makes the rookies valuable again.
Yes, everything's really, really hard to pull.
Make the autograph checklist just all the top rookies like they do with other sets, and don't include the good ones. Make them one every 2 boxes or something.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, there's a way to just less is more sometimes.
Sapphire just looks better to me
for a wish list episode.
Speaking of one last thing, I thought this was funny because I was like, should we open a 22 Gilded box? Oof! These are the most recent sales of autographs. $750 for a Josiah, $5.99 for an Eloy.
That's what I was just
$420 for a Luke Williams.
Oh my god! That Eloy Jimenez, 3rd year auto for your $300 box of Gilded? Good lord!
I believe it's now $800.
$800.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
$66 for Yvonne Rodriguez. This is a big one. Whit Merrifield for $35. After the cost of grading, you might make 10.
Oh my god! I bet Luke Voigt is on that checklist. There was a 2-year span where he was signing in every product. It was outrageous.
Mm-hmm.
There's a Goldschmidt almost 100.
And again, why is go back to that Paul Goldschmidt? I'm going to go on a diatribe here for a minute. For whatever reason, Topps loves images of Paul Goldschmidt about to catch balls at first base. He and Todd Helton, year after year after year, they're just catching balls at first base. It's the weirdest thing. I don't know. I don't get it.
And then Bryce Harper gets the most beautiful image in the world every time.
Every single season, yeah.
Well, Chris is just upset you can't see Goldie's glutes on those if he's waiting to receive the ball.
Yeah, it's not the angle that we want, you know?
It's tough.
Okay, I know this is going to get weird, but Goldie has the craziest forearms I've ever seen on a human.
He
His
does.
forearms are insane. But look at this. Now, this is the card you want to pull, guys. Harold Baines, $20.
That's the one. That's the one where that they're just trolling us. I mean, I'm surprised Harold Baines would even sign that. I mean, I guess, he's probably proud he's in the Hall of Fame. He doesn't think about it, but good Lord.
Anyways, so Sapphire is still the way to go. I think we all would say if we had to pick between opening $800 of Sapphire or $800 of Gilded.
Yeah, I don't think I'd open either right now, but yes, I'd say Sapphire over Gilded.
Even picking up singles wise, I'd still go with the Sapphire.
Yeah, I think the Churio Sapphire rookie auto, Jeff, that we were looking at, that looks better than the, just purely aesthetically, I think it looks better than the Gilded Churio rookie auto.
Yeah, agreed.
But the fact that we have so many so many words and so many cards and so many parallels, well, it's too much.
Yeah.
If you like Gilded, please let us know why. Tell us why we're wrong, because we all have very similar thoughts on this one. So that's all. Usually at least one of us has a different thought that we can kind of argue, but I think we all feel the same. So please let us know why we're wrong if we're wrong.
Phil would like Gilded if he could make money off of Gilded somehow.
That's the hard part with that price point.
Yeah, seriously.
That's the next rookie card explosion box right there.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. And watch, someone's going to pull like the Skeen Superfractor or something.
Okay, one last card I want to show you.
Yeah.
With all due respect to Larry Walker, if he's your autograph in this product, that sucks.
It does. $21. Good.
I mean, even Cal Ripken out of 25, a Hall of Fame plaque there.
Dude, when Cal Ripken passes
not coming close to box price.
There are so many Cal Ripken autographs out there. It's amazing. The Topps, they should, like, how crops with farmers, you have to have off years so that way you don't ruin the soil. Topps should have like 3 years on, 5 years off or something.
Yes.
Because they just milk it. And then
Even with the Koufax, they were doing that once they signed him. And we were talking about that even with rookies in products. Don't put them in every product. Don't put every rookie in every product.
Yeah, I think we should do an episode on that in the future, because our wish list, our want list, maybe later this month we can release one, so that way we can say these things. But any final thoughts on Gilded?
This isn't on Gilded, and maybe maybe this doesn't belong, but this is just a random thing that I recently realized. It took me a couple days or a couple weeks to realize that they stopped doing it, but something Topps changed in Stadium Club that really pisses me off. So I can just do it now, or we can save it for later. You tell me.
Let's save it. We're gonna have a Topps in review episode. I think that's a good one.
Okay.
Off.
All right.
Well, thanks for watching, everybody. We appreciate it. Let us know why we're wrong. If we are wrong, we'd like to hear some other thoughts of people who actually open the product and collect these cards, because we don't. And other than that, we will see you in the next video.